गुलाल लाल भय बादर, उड़त गुलाल लाल।
श्री राम जय राम,
उड़त गुलाल लाल भय बादर, मारत भर भर झोरी रे रसिया, आज वीर झोरी रे रसिया।
आज बिरज होली रे रसिया,
आज बिरज में होली रे रसिया।
आज बिरज में होली रे रसिया।
कृष्ण के हाथ कनक पिचकारी, कृष्ण जी के हाथ कनक पिचकारी, राधा जी के हाथ कमोरी रे रसिया, आज बिरज होली रे
रसिया,
आज बिरज होली रे। उड़त अबीर उड़त गुलाल लाल भय बादर, उड़त गुलाल लाल भय बादर। धूम मचाए सब मिल के सखियां, आज बिरज होली रे रसिया, आज बिरज चंद्र सखी भज बाल कृष्ण छवि, चंद्र सखी भज बाल कृष्ण छवि। चिरंजीव ये जोड़ी रे रसिया, आज बिरज
होली रे रसिया,
आज बिरज होली रे। रसिया।
राम राम जय राजा राम, राम राम जय सीता राम।
राम राम जय राजा राम, राम राम जय सीता राम।
राम राम जय राजा राम, राम राम जय सीता
ओ
राम।
राम राम जय राजा राम, राम राम जय सीता राम।
राम राम जय राजा राम, राम राम जय सीता राम।
राम राम जय राजा राम, राम राम जय सीता राम।
राम राम जय राजा राम, राम राम जय सीता राम।
राम राम जय राजा राम, राम राम जय सीता राम।
राम राम जय राजा राम, राम राम जय सीता
ओ
राम।
राम राम जय राजा राम, राम राम जय सीता राम।
रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीता राम।
रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीता राम।
राधे श्याम जय राधे श्याम, राधा माधव राधे श्याम।
राधा माधव राधे श्याम, राधा माधव राधे श्याम।
राम राम जय राजा राम, राम राम जय सीता
ओ
राम।
राम राम जय राजा राम, राम राम जय सीता राम।
राम राम जय राजा राम, राम जय सीता राम।
राम जय राजा राम, राम राम जय सीता राम।
We welcome you to our puja this morning. It's now 10 o'clock. And for those of us who knew what happened in Toronto 24 hours ago, lots of snow. And but it looks beautiful when you are inside. So we welcome you to our puja this morning, and we hope that you will get some peace from this and some enjoyment also. Om Asangoham 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 Pudah Pudah All attached I am, O Prabhu. All attached to the whole world and the pleasure of the senses. Let me live in peace and quietude. Now we talk to the Lord, known as Sharanagati, where we surrendered to Him this morning. It's a beautiful morning here with the sun, bright sun in the sky. We thank Him for all that He has done for us. न धर्मनिष्ठोऽस्मि न चात्मवेदी न भक्तिमाल्त्वा चरणारविन्दे अकिञ्चा Ananya, I who don't have anything, and I who are totally dependent upon you, my Lord. Akincha Ananya Gati Sharanya Pratpadamulam Sharanam Prapadyam. Guru Surya hai, Chandra Guru hai.
Guru Surya hai, Chandra Guru hai.
Guru hai Pura Prakash.
Guru hai Purna Prakash.
Guru Surya hai, Chandra Guru hai.
Guru Surya hai, Chandra Guru hai.
Guru hai Pura Prakash.
Guru hai Purna Prakash.
Guru ke चरणों में मिलता है, गुरु के चरणों में मिलता है, तन मन को उल्लास। गुरु सूर्य है, चंद्र गुरु है, गुरु है पूर्ण प्रकाश। शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभांगं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगी हृदय ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथम्।
Guru Surya hai, Chandra Guru hai. Guru hai Purna Prakash.
नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा गाइए सब कोई
नाथ
बोले।
नारायण वासुदेवा
बोलो श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणं
केशवं श्रीरामनारायणं
श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं
श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं
श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे
श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे
नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Hare Krishna, Krishna There are different types of devotees in this world. There are some devotees who pray and ask for something. Today is someone's special birthday, so pray and ask for that good things may come to him. That's one type of devotee. Another type of devotee, he prays and he asks, Lord, allow me to have a better understanding, become a jigyasu, a seeker. And there's another type of devotee who is just a devotee. He prays for
Everybody.
nothing. He wants nothing. Second type of devotee is pray to ask so that good things must happen to people and so forth. But the best type of devotee, he comes and he prays just for this, because he knows. When he says prays for nothing, you know what he's saying to the Lord? Lord, I thank you for everything in this world. That's what his prayer is. I thank you for everything in this world. And he asks that I must have forgiveness in my heart. Because forgiveness releases us from the wound that continue to fester in us. The wound of hatred, the wound of sorrow that continues to fester. But you yourself must forgive yourself. This is one of the greatest dharma. Two Jewish men, they met after a long time. They were all in the Holocaust in the prison. They met in New York on Fifth Avenue. And one friend was asking, how are you doing today? He said, I'm great. He said, well, what about the harshness that we were treated with in the prison camp? He said, oh, I've gone beyond that. She said, what about you? He says, I can never forget those people. Every time I go to bed at night, the stench of the place where the burning bodies were, I still smell that odor. I'm still feeling the hardship that we went through. So the first friend told him, sir, you are still in the prison camp. You got what I'm saying? You are still in the prison camp. You have not yet gone beyond the prison camp. We have to forgive. And only when we forgive, you better believe this. And what I'm telling here today is practical. What I'm not telling here is not in a textbook. If you do not forgive, you will never go forth. Forgive to go forth. Forgive, forgive so that you can go forth. And, life always, as I say, baseball, threw a curveball at us. If we expect that there will be no problems in our life, then we should not be in this world. In this world meaning, be interacting in this world. We should go in the Himalayas. We should get a little kutia. We should have no relationship with anyone that we've known before, like a brother or sister. You have relationship with people, but you forget all that relationship, those blood relations. Once you are in this world, expect problem. And when you expect problem, you have to know, you have to anticipate the problems that are coming to you. And when you anticipate them, when you anticipate the problems that are coming to you, this is what you pray for in life. When you anticipate the problems that are coming to you, you can better equip yourself to deal with the problems. during our darkest moment, we must focus to see the what? The light. During our darkest moment, we must focus to see the light. And dark moments come to each and every one of us. When you think things are so rosy, children are good, everything is good, that's during that same time, something happens and you flip. Why does it happen? I was doing everything right, and suddenly this has happened. We are in the world, but the world must not be in us. You understand that? We are in the world, we react with the world, we react with people, but we do not let those people have our remote control. Forget them. Shun them. If you shun them, meaning you try to bring them straight and they can't come straight, then you know what? You don't have to go and kill yourself about it. So in this world, we expect problem. Problem will come to us. The mind does not want you to win the game of life. Believe me. The mind, this mind that we have, never wants us to win the game of life. The mind always wants to have won over us. And for us to anticipate problem, don't give in. Please put it on the board. Don't give in, because when you give in, this mind will wreak havoc with you. When the mind comes to you, and it brings thoughts that is going to upset you, you know why you do prayers for? You do prayers to make your mind strong. You know what you do prayers for and meditation? To make this mind of mine strong. And when you make this mind strong, the problems that comes to hit you, and let us say the problem thinks that, I am going to conquer you today. The mind is telling you. The mind is telling you, who is you? You are the intellect. Your mind is telling the intellect, I am going to conquer you. But the intellect is telling the mind, I am not going to listen to you. Remember, you have two things in the body. You have the mind, and you have your intellect. The mind tells you, let us go on. Holi is coming up. Let us take that man's gate and throw it in the holy fire. Eh? That happens in Guyana. They take people's gate, throw it in the holika, etc. They might tell you to do that. But the other thing in you, which is called the what? Intellect. What is the intellect? The intellect is your reasoning power. The intellect is a reasoning power, and that reasoning power will come and tell you, I should not do that. This is what you have to develop. You don't have to focus on the mind. Focus on your intellect. In meditation, when you meditate and try to look at this third eye, so to speak, you ask, may my intellect be strong so that it can overcome my mind. It is easier said than done. Easier said than done. Even the one who is saying it he can't do it sometimes. Even those who have written about it, they can't do it sometimes. You read Eckhart Tolle, when he talk about, he himself will tell you that sometimes he cannot get the intellect to control his mind. Read great authors, they will tell you these things. Great philosophers. It takes a lot to get that intellect to be sharper than the mind. And the mind, because the mind gives you grief and the mind gives you joy, When you think about something that's happy and your mind gets, the mind overtakes you. And when the mind overtakes you, then you're, is this too am I going all right? When the mind overtakes you, the intellect can no longer work. That is why you have to rely on the Lord. You ask Him, मेरे आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है. Lord, because your grace, please remember this, it's not you, it's His grace that makes your mind strong, or make your, I will say not your mind, make your intellect strong. I hope you all understand what I'm saying. When your intellect is strong, the intellect overcomes the mind. But when the intellect is not that strong, you succumb to the mind. Got it? So will you pray to Prabhu? मेरे आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है.
मेरा आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है.
करते हो तुम कन्हैया मेरा नाम हो रहा है.
करते हो तुम कन्हैया मेरा नाम हो रहा है. आपकी
Lord, because of you, all my work is being done. पतवार के बिना है. You know what patwar is? Patwar is the oar. O-A-R, oar. पतवार के बिना है मेरे नाव चल रही है.
प्यार के बिना ही
मेरे नाव चल रहे हैं. हैरान है ज़माना, हैरान है ज़माना, मंजिल भी मिल रहे हैं.
आपकी कृपा से हर काम हो रहा है.
When with your devotion and the Lord is with you, you have no oar in your boat, but yet you go in the right direction. But when the Lord is not with you, when you have no devotion in you, when you have no kindness in you, when you have no forgiveness in you, you can have 10 oars and your boat will not go in the right direction. This is what it means. करता नहीं मैं कुछ भी, सब काम हो रहा है. करता नहीं
कुछ भी सब काम हो रहा है.
करते हो तुम कन्हैया,
करते हो तुम कन्हैया मेरा नाम हो रहा है.
जीवन है, जब तक जीवन है तब तक संघर्ष है. बात सच है? Once there is life, you will see. You expect something. It does not happen. The opposite happens to you, which you never expect. And you bemoan the fact that, that other person is so happy, and etc., etc. And look what has happened to me. The opposite has happened to me. But you know why the opposite has happened to you? Because there's a force in this world called Daivam, the divine force. The divine force knows what is to be meted out to you and what is not to be meted out to you. You can study the whole night and still get a C in the exam. And the other fellow, he hardly studies, he plays his games, he runs around and he study a little bit or not much, and he gets A+. And you quarrel and you say to yourself, this is so unfair to me. This is not unfair to us. There is an entity, I'm just, because they are students, I'm talking about the exam, etc. But there is an entity, you may expect that this will happen to me, but when it does not happen to you, do not give up, because there is a divine force which does not want it to happen to you. Rama was to become king of Ayodhya. Is that right? Lord Rama was to become king of Ayodhya. But he did not. In one night, he went from king to beggar. Had to go into the forest. And when he went into the forest, he met so many good people. And he did so many good things. This was ordained. English call it ordained. This was ordained to happen. So children in the back, if you are not successful at something, do not give up. Always feel that there's some divine force which means that I should work harder, I should get a tutor, whatever the case may be. But never give up. And always when the mind tells you, oh, you know what, I should not study. I'll study in the morning. I'll get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and study. I was a student. I am a student. I will always be a student. When you want to get up 5 o'clock in the morning to read, what the mind says, it's too cold. I get up at 6. So the alarm went off at 5. You shut it down. What you put on? The snooze button. Right? Well, if you snooze, you lose. So it's better for you to put the alarm at 6 o'clock in the morning and get up than to put it at 5 o'clock in the morning and say, you know what, I think I'll snooze. Don't do that. Your intellect must be strong. This morning, what I'm trying to say to you is that there are two things in your body which I want to drive home. There are two things in us, the mind and the intellect. And when the mind is telling you, oh, I was asleep, your intellect must be strong. And this is what you ask God or divine power or whoever it is, your mother, your father, to bless you with what? Bless me that my intellect must always overpower my mind. Because once your intellect overpower your mind, you will always do the right thing. Because the intellect never wants you to do the wrong thing. That is why it's called intellect. It never wants you to do the wrong thing. It always wants you to go on the right path. But the right path is not a sweet path for us. And that is why we ignore the intellect. So many times the intellect tells, oh no, don't do it. Don't do it. Bah, don't bother intellect. I'm going to do it. Is that right? And because of this, we feel and we know, because the intellect is not strong, we succumb to the mind, and when we succumb to the mind, we get into all these difficulties. So what we say? Maya apaki kripa se sab kaam ho raha hai.
हम आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है
करते हो तुम कन्हैया मेरा नाम हो रहा है
करते हो तुम कन्हैया मेरा नाम हो रहा है
आपकी कृपा से हर काम. And when you want to do the right thing in life, when you always want to do the right thing in life, you must have one person near to you. You know who is that? A critic. निंदक न्यारी राखिए आंगन कुति छवाय नित साबुन पानी बिना निर्मल करे सुबाय. Always have a person who will ninda kare you, who will always criticize you. Because when he criticizes you, keep him close to you. When he criticizes you, he's not what you call it, buttering you up. He's criticizing you so that you can then listen to what he says and make yourself right. Do not keep people close to you who only butter you up. रोटी पर वो मक्खन को लगाते थे. You know what keep you? When they come to you like, we all love this. We love people who tell us how great you are, how good you are. We all love people like this. But when people come and tell you, I didn't like how you sang today. I didn't like how you read today. You get so upset. Is that true? But those are the people that will make you straight. So, I have a few. Don't worry. Don't think I don't. I have a few. And so when that happens, it makes you stronger. It makes your intellect stronger. And then you are free to choose. I am then free to choose my emotions. I am then free to choose my emotions. I want to get angry, or I want to be loving, I want to hate, or I want to accommodate, all these things. Your intellect will then rule in such a way that you will become wholesome. So, to recap, expect problems in your life. Problems will always come. But it's a nice couplet. Sona sajjana sadhujan tute jure saubar. Sona sajjana sadhujan tute jure saubar durjana kumbha kumhara ke eke karadarar. It means when the company is solid, when you are solid like gold, when the gold is broken up to 100 pieces, it is still gold. It can come back as gold. Is that true? Sona sajjana sadhujan. People who are of good spiritual quality, like-minded quality, no matter how much disruption there is there, like good gold, they are never lost. But a person who is a durjan, a person who is not a nice person, is like a clay pot. Once it is broken, it is finished. You must be like a sadhujan, No matter how many times you are broken, no matter how many times life has broken you, you are gold. You'll come back. Don't be like a clay pot. Because once a clay pot is broken, what? It can never come back together. And so this beautiful Chopai in Ramcharitmanas tell us when Sri Ram was looking at Vaidehi, how agitated he was in Balkanda for Doha 260.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. 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 Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Dekhe bipul bikal Vaidehi, nimish bihat kalp samate, nimish bihat kalp samate.
Oh Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Krishna pari binu jo munu tyaga, Krishna pari binu jo tanu tyaga, hoye karaya ka sudhat daga, hoye karaya ka sudhat daga.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Ram Jai Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Mangal Bhavana Mangal Hari.
Oh Mangal Bhavan Amangal Hari.
Mangal Bhavana Mangal Hari.
Oh Mangal Bhavan Amangal Hari.
Namo Dasharatha Ajra Bihari.
Prabhu so Dasharath Ajir Bihari.
Bolo Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
रामचंद्र जी ने देखा कि सीता जी बहुत ही व्याकुल है. रामचंद्र भगवान saw that Vaidehi, Sita was very agitated. उनका एक एक क्षण कल्प के समान बीत रहा था. Sita was had so much anguish. Every second, every moment that passed is like ages to her. Then, यदि प्यासा आदमी पानी के बिना शरीर छोड़ दे, तो उसके मर जाने पर अमृत का ताला भी क्या करेगा? If a thirsty man perishes for the want of water, what is the point? Then bring a whole boatload of Amrit for him. No point. So when the Lord see that Sita was so agitated, what's the bhajan again? मेरे आपकी कृपा से
हर काम हो रहा.
So when Sita was thinking like this, then what Prabhu Ram did? Chopai. Chopai.
Ram Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram. Ram Pavan Sita Ram.
का वर्षा सब कृषि सुखाने, खेती के सूख जाने पर वर्षा किस काम की? When the field is already dry, then the rains come. What's the point? The rains have to come before the field is dry. समय पर चूकने से फिर पछताने से क्या लाभ? ऐसे मन में समझ कर श्री राम जी ने जानकी जी की ओर देखा और उनकी विशेष प्रीति लख कर वे पुलकित हो गए. And when Lord Rama looked at Mother Sita, saw her that how distressed she was, he decided that he must do something. When the Lord sees us distressed, and distressed we are, जब तक जीवन है तब तक संघर्ष है. Once there is life, there is always difficulty, and we must fight life. But we must, last week I talked about the mind and awareness, that the mind must go beyond to know that you are aware of something, beyond awareness, and realize the presence. Today I want to tell you that I would like to say to you, the mind, which is such a devil's workshop, to conquer this, we must make our intellect strong and let our intellect be the boat to take us across this difficult ocean. It's not easy. It is not easy to cross this ocean. Not easy. And also it depends upon what tendency we have been born with. If our tendency is to go and waste time, then that will be our tendency. If our tendency is to read and absorb and learn, then that will be our tendency. So what we're born with, we have, but we can make it better. We can make it better, we can make it stronger, if we can make our intellect strong. And we make our intellect strong by doing good things to people, do good work to people. This is the time of Holi. And in the time of Holi, Hiranyaksh came before Hiranyakasyapu, and when Hiranyaksh came, Hiran means gold, Aksha means eye, Hiranyaksh. He was only, as far as he was concerned, his object in life was for gold, gold, and gold. And then, after he was destroyed by Varaha, then Hiranyakasyapu, and his name was Hiran also, because he was a lover of material possession. So, I see so many people with so much material possession. So much material possession. And they probably do some good or whatever the case may be. But you wonder what the accumulation of these things will do for you. What it will do for us. It will only do good if the tajuri, you know what tajuri? What is tajuri?
Safe.
Safe. If the safe has 2 windows, one window, the money comes in, and the second window,
Goes out.
you let it out. Because there'll be ventilation, right? Cross ventilation. But if the safe has only one window, there'll be no ventilation. And if you want to ventilate your system, and if us to make our intellect strong, we have to see how we can make another person happy. That's all. Let us focus on making one person happy. Then, when that happens, you get such a joy that you want to make 2 persons happy. Then you get such greater joy, you want to make a 4th person happy. And so it goes. But you have to give yourself up before you can make that intellect strong. It's not easy to do. It is Not easy to do, but it can be done. It's just that we have to shift. We have to shift our energy from being indulging in things that takes our mind away to things that can make us, our intellect strong. And this is what is important in life, to make our intellect strong. We'll have to kirtan and then we'll go further.
होली के लिए रघुबीरा अवध में होली के लिए रघुबीरा
होली के लिए रघुवीरा अवध में होली के लिए मधुबीरा
होली के लिए रघुबीरा अवध में होली के लिए रघुबीरा
हाँ होली के लिए रघुवीरा अवध में
उनके तिलक चंद्रमा
माथे उनके तिलक चंद्रमा
माथे उनके तिलक चंद्रमा हो
माथे उनके तिलक चंद्रमा
माथे उनके तिलक चंद्रमा हो माथे उनके तिलक चंद्रमा हो
माथे उनके तिलक चंद्रमा माथे उनके तिलक चंद्रमा
माथे उनके तिलक चंद्रमा हो
माथे उनके तिलक चंद्रमा
माथे उनके तिलक चंद्रमा हो
माथे उनके तिलक चंद्रमा
जाके तेरे नयन बजदारे जरा बरदारे
पूजा के तीर नयन जन जाने महावरदानी
जाके तेरे नयन जगदारे महाबरदारे
जाके तीर नयन जग जाने महावरदानी पूजा के तीर नयन जग जाने महावरदानी
जाके तेरे नयन जगदारे महाबरदारे
पूजा के तीन नयन जग जाने महावरदानी
जाके तेरे नयन बरदारे महाबरदारे
पूजा के तीन नयन जग जाने महावरदानी
This is a sample of what we used to do in Guyana. On the day of Phagwa, Holi, we used to go from home to home and sing. I was a medical student when I went back home, and I used to go to fellas. They'll go to the temple first. From the temple, they come to the priest's home. That's the first place. There they will eat all the gulgula and all the kucha. Those who are from Guyana know what I'm talking about. All the, we never had too much of beer. There was supposed to goja and gulgula and a lot of sweet meats that you eat. Then they will go to the committee's home. So everything is okay up to my father's home. But after my father's home, and they go to the committee home, then there is an extra drink. It's called sharbat. I'll leave it to your imagination. You know what that is about. We'll have one that will. So Tuesday is Holi. Tomorrow night is Purnima. That's one of the biggest Purnima, Holi Purnima. And we come Dhoom Dham se, we burn Holika. That Tuesday we play a little bit of Holi because we have Puja here Tuesday. And it is a beautiful time, the festival of colors. There is no other custom that has these type of colors. Colorful festival. When people go and see all these colorful festivals, they are amazed at what the Hindus have and what they celebrate for such a long period in life. And as we know, Hiranyakashipu tried to destroy Prahlad, but because Prahlad had such firm faith in the Lord, he could not be destroyed. Even fire, he could not be destroyed. And so he prevailed, and then Narsingh Bhagwan came. When Hiranyakashipu asked him, "That is your Lord in this post also?" He said, "Yes, my Lord is there. Wherever it is, Sarvabhyapaka. Sarvabhyapaka Gagana Saman." He is in this post. As we all know, he broke the post, and out come Narsingh Bhagwan, which we have in our temple today. And in a few months' time, we are getting a Narsingh Bhagwan, which is 7 feet tall. 7 feet tall with Lakshmi on his lap. Why Lakshmi in his lap? Because when Narsingh Bhagwan came and he ripped open up Hiranyakashipu, his anger could not be controlled. Even Shiva could not control his anger. that he went to Lakshmi Ji came and sat on his lap and then he controlled him. Why Lord was so angry? Because his devotee was disturbed. His devotee was trying to be destroyed by a person who was an enemy of the Lord. And because of this, he decided that he must come. And what I'm telling us, let us all wake up from this slumber. We should all wake up from this slumber where we feel that, we are only here to eat, drink, procreate, and then die. No, we are here to do something else. We are here to find out who we are. As I said last week, why we are here. And today I said to you, and I repeat it again, that we must try to make our intellect strong. And we can make a solution to that is by prayers, meditation, and by doing selfless work. Utajag musafir bhora bhaye abaray kaha to soat ho.
जाग मुसाफिर भोर भई अबरेर कहा जो सोवत है
जो सोवत है सो खोवत है और जो जागत है सो
पावत है उठ जाग मुसाफिर भोर भई
तुक नींद से अखियाँ खोल जरा
उठ नींद से अखियाँ खोल जरा
और अपने प्रभु से ध्यान लगा
और अपने प्रभु से ध्यान लगा
प्रीत करे
रीत नहीं
प्रभु जाग Holi is a time for us to get up, enjoy ourselves, enjoy the spring. Well, there was no spring here on Friday night. Let us hope the spring will come soon. We don't know when it's going to come. I would like to talk today about cholesterol again. We are told that there are two types of cholesterol in our body. Is that right? Bad and good. Right? Bad cholesterol is LDL, because it's bad. Now, research has shown that LDL is not all that bad. LDL cholesterol, without that LDL cholesterol, our bodies can't make cells, membranes, hormones, so many things is necessary for us for LDL. When the LDL, if you look at the diagram, see LDL dash P there? They want to go to more cholesterol and want to go to small, dense LDL. See that small, dense LDL? The LDL, when it is big and fluffy like that, large and buoyant, is so necessary for us. Most necessary. Many doctors prescribe statin and they don't know why they prescribe it. They don't have a clue. Statin has caused so much problems and difficulties. So I'm trying to tell you. I'm not saying that you can't treat cholesterol if it is dangerous, of course. But we must understand that there are different ways how these cholesterol become bad. So that big, large LDL, you see that more cholesterol there? It's good cholesterol. This small, dense, D and SE, dense cholesterol, you see on that side there? It's a smaller cholesterol. It is called SDLDL, small, dense lipoprotein, whatever. It's called VLDL then, very small lipoprotein. When that big cell, please pay attention to this one thing today. When that big, I've said this 10 times before, but I want people are still confused about it. When that big cell cholesterol becomes to the small VLDL, forget about it, the small little cholesterol, that small cholesterol, what it does, it penetrates the membrane that lines the arteries. You got it? The arteries. It penetrates it, goes between the membrane and the muscle, and there it develops plaques. And the plaque come till it blocks the artery. Got it? If the LDL does not become small VLDL, you will not have calcification. Is that okay so far? So what caused this to happen? Is that right? If this is nature is telling you LDL is good for you, then I say LDL is good for you, but when it becomes small LDL, then it is not good for you. So what causes it to become? What do you have in the next slide? Go ahead. Next. Oh, no. All right. We don't need that yet. This one. You see the liver? It takes the cholesterol, the triglyceride, it makes it small VLDL, that goes into the cell, and the cell makes triglyceride, and then that goes back into the liver. Beautiful circulation, no problem. It doesn't matter how high your LDL is then. It does not matter, right? Because it's doing a good job. But when, we had that slide, but we just can't find it today. When this way, when that one becomes broken down to small VLDL, got it? When that becomes, why does that become broken down? That becomes broken down when you have too much of insulin in your body, insulin resistance, when you have too much sugar in your body, when you have inflammation in your body, then it affects the triglyceride and it breaks it down. If your glucose metabolism is a big word, if your glucose is being used by your body properly, and it is not too much, then it would not affect. It would not affect. You see, it goes to the LDL goes to the tissues, and then it comes out back. But the thing that, what I want you to focus on, the VLDL happens when the big fluffy cholesterol, LDL, is destroyed. It's destroyed by too much sugar. It is destroyed by inflammation in the body. It is destroyed by high insulin in the body. That is why you see people who are diabetics, their cholesterol is high. You got it? Most diabetics, 90+% of diabetics are on cholesterol pills. Because the sugar is a cancer. Believe me. Sugar of itself is a cancer. You know how cyanide kills you? But it kills you right away. Sugar is like cyanide, except sugar is a slow cyanide. Got it? Sugar is bad, bad, bad. But I had three pieces of Cadbury's chocolate yesterday. I have to tell you this, because I don't want you all to feel that I took a little piece first. It came from England. I took a little piece first. It was so yummy. I said, just take a little piece. No, I won't take more. But I was going, I said, you know what, let me take another piece more. But then so it happens to us. Because we were born eating sugar. Mithai. There's no birthday celebrations without mithai. There's no Krishna Janmashtami without mithai. There's no Ram Navami without mithai. There's no Ratri without mithai. Everything is mithai. Is that right? Mithai, mithai, mithai. So, if you eat the mithai, you have to burn it out. So what are the things that will make you do this? To prevent the fluffy cholesterol from becoming small is exercise. And I see one of my patients at the back, who I hope he is doing that. Exercise, see the exercises? See the guy, can you show that on the screen? You see the guy who is jumping up on you all been to the gym and see those things at the gym? How he jump on that box like and he jump over and he jump on back again? Exercise. It burns the sugar away. The sugar goes and stores in your muscles and in your liver. And when you use it in energy, it burns it out. But if you store it, and you don't burn it, and you store it, the muscles can only take so much, the liver can only take so much, it goes into your bloodstream. The pancreas is producing insulin. The insulin upon insulin, you are taking insulin. So what happens? You become insulin resistant. And this causes the fluffy LDL. And there are some foods that you can eat. So go to niacin first. You see that? Yeah. This thing, B3 is called niacin. Anybody knows about niacin? Anybody here is on niacin? No? B3, niacin. This can help you with your cholesterol. You don't have to take statin, you can take niacin. But niacin is not easy to take. It causes lots of irritation. But if you can manage it, you don't have to take statin. Depending upon your doctor, of course. And next thing you do, that before the go up. No. We'll go to the bottom of this. Go to the bottom of this. Yes, there, the pan. You take olive oil. You take olive oil, and you eat when you take your olive oil, the next thing you do, you eat an avocado. So you gotta buy 4 avocados to get 1 avocado. Have you all ever seen that? Yeah. You gotta buy 4, then you get 1. Then the next thing you eat, pistachio. But please remember that pistachio can make you put on weight. Pistachio has lots of calories, but it's good. It's good cholesterol. Then the next thing is, that's what I had.
Dark chocolate.
Dark, bitter chocolate. But you know what? When you eat it, you can develop a taste for it. And you can use it. It's very good. So olive oil, avocado, chocolate, pistachio, walnut. The walnut looks like a brain, and it keeps it like that. Now, all this we say about cholesterol, etc. And as we're talking about walnut, I would like to tell you that if you can let your body be ketotic means instead of using sugar, you use the fats in your body to make ketones. That ketones can repair any damage to your brain cells. Ketosis, even people who are early stages of Alzheimer's, if you give them a ketotic diet, in other words, you don't give them sugar to eat, you let them do intermittent fasting for 18 hours. After 12 hours, they start to burn their fat. They're making acetone, and then ketones come. So, here we are. So, this is, the Totka is a bile salt. It's not a statin. It is in the States, it's a kind of bile salt that you can, so there are so many things you can use before statin. Why I'm so against statin? Because statin gives a lot of problems. Lots of problems statin gives. But these are the things. And then the last thing I want to tell you about, people are still asking about K2. Remember I talked about K2? K2 removes calcium from where it's not supposed to be and put it where it's supposed to be. In other words, K2 removes calcium from the arteries and put it into the bone. So K2MK7 plus vitamin D is a combination tablet, but I was just told that Costco don't have any more. I don't know what has happened. All is gone. The pharmacy they don't have. They're very short. You're K2, aren't you? Yeah. K2 is very good. Anybody here on K2? I've been talking about K2 so long. I don't think anybody's on K2. You all don't bother with me, so why you? That's okay. Anyhow, so these are the things. We'll do Gita Dhyanam, and we'll do Gita Dhyanam. You have a good day. This Gita Dhyanam we dedicate in the memory of Indra Kapoor. They are sponsoring today. The children of Indra Kapoor is sponsoring, so we are doing this Gita Dhyanam in her memory. Om Pataya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata
Narayana Swayam
Vyasena Gratitan Purana Munina
Madhye Mahabharatam
Advaitamitavarshinie Bhagavate
Ashtadashadyayini
Amba Tvamana Saldadami Bhagavat
Gite Bhavatveshini
Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe
Pullarvindayata Patra Netra
Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purna
Prajvalito Jnanamaya Pradipa
Prapalla Parijataya
Trotravetrekapane
Jnana Mudraya Krishnaya
Gita Amrita Duhe Namah
Sarvopanishado Gavo
Dugda Gopala Nandana
Partho Vatsa Sudhir Bhukta
Dugdan Gita Amritam Mahada
Vasudeva Sutav Devam
Kamsa Chanura Mardanam
Deva Devaki Paramanandam
Krishnam Vande Jagadguru
Vishwadrona Tata Jayadata Jala
Gandharani Lotpala
Shalya Gragavate Kripena Vahani
Karnena Velakula
Ashwathama Vikarna Ghora Makara
Duryodhana Vartini
Sotera Kalupanda Vairanadhir
Kaivartaka Keshava
Parashalya Vachasaroja Babalam
Geetartha Gandhottatam
Dada Kyanaka Kesarav Harikatha
Sambodhana Bodhitam
Loke Sajjara Shatapadaira Haraha
Pipiyamanamuda
Uyad Bharata Pankajav Kalibala
Pratvam Silam Shreyase
Mukav Karoti Vachalam
Pangum Langayate Girim
Yat Kripatabhav Valde
Paramanandamadavam
Yang Brahma Pararela Rudra Maruta
Stunvanti Divyesthai
Vedai Sangha Parakramu Parashidai
Gayanti Yam Samada
Dhyana Vastra Tadagatena Manasa
Pashyanti Yam Yogino
Yasyaltavna Vido Sura Suragara
Devaya Tasmai Namah.
Chapter 3, verse 12. Why you must do yagna? Why must we do yagna? Chapter 3, verse 12. Ishtana bhogani vo deva
Ishtana Bhogan Hi Vo Deva
dasyante yagya bhavitaha
Dasyante Yajna Bhavitaha
tera dattan aparadayebhyo te tair dattan aparadyebhyo tair dattan aparadyebhyo tair dattan aparadyebhyo Yaibhyo yo bhunke snena eva sa ye bhunke bhukte. The ang and the ta is below that. Bhunke bhukte stena eva sa.
Yo Bhukte Stena Eva Saha
Aparaja means without offering. Then bhukte means who enjoys. So it's Ishtana Bhogani Vo Deva Dasyante Yagya Bhavitaha Taira Dattan Aparadavyebhyo Yo Bhukte Stena Eva Sa. So, Bhagavan Krishna is telling Arjuna, the God of the rains give us rain. The God Surya give us sun. Vayu gives us wind. All the devas, plants, etc., give us all these herbs which are good for health, etc. All these things are given to us by all these devatas. What if they are given to us? Should we not pay some taxes for this? We should pay some tax. Like our government give us good road, government give us protection, government give us, so we pay taxes. So the government can run. So when the devas do all this for us, we have to give some type of taxes. And that taxes is when you do a yajna, you call people together, you feed them, you give offerings to them. This is your taxes that you pay for the good that the Lord is doing for you. So in Hinduism, there are two types of taxes. One tax that you pay for the government, well, there are many types of taxes. Government tax, municipal tax, provincial tax, right? There are three levels of taxes. The fourth tax is to pay for the service. The Lord who has kept you alive, who has given you sight, who has given you hearing, who has given you digestion, who has given you so many things. We pay those taxes by giving to others, feeding them, doing yagya, doing hawan. And that's why we do hawan every Sunday morning. We do hawan so we can repair and pay all these taxes. So this is it. And I just want to remind you this morning about the intellect. You must make your intellect strong. If one thing we take away from here is to make our intellect strong, and how we make it strong? We make it strong either by doing selfless service, by forgiving, by doing good work, by helping others. It helps to make our intellect strong and put us on the path of spirituality. Then I told you about cholesterol. LDL, which is caused by bad cholesterol, it is not bad. It is not bad, not because it's high. Your doctor put your pill. No, that's not so. When the LDL is damaged, and you can calculate your small VLDL, that I'll tell you about next week. How you know if you have lots of small damaged cholesterol. I will tell you that next week. I don't want to give you too much because then it becomes too much for us to absorb. And please remember, Holi is here. Let us enjoy Holi. Arunachal sir.
हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान ओ सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान
Sri Guru Charana Sarojana
निज मन मुकुर सुनार वरनो रघुबर विमल जशा जो दायक फल चार बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर राम दूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा
Mahavir Vikram Bajrang
कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेशा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा वज्र ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजे
Shankara Suvarna Keshari Nandan Teja Pratap Mahajagabandhan
हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान
Vidyavan Guriyat Chatur
राम काज करिबे को आतुर
Prabhu Jagat Sarve Korasya
राम लखन सीता मन बसिया
Sukshma Rupa Dharsiya Hi Dikhawa
विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा
Bhima Rupa Jal Asura Samare
रामचंद्र के काज सवारे
Jai Sajeevan Lakhan Jayare
श्री रघुवीर हर्ष उर लाए
Raghupati ke ne Bhavata Baraye Tumam Priya Bharat Sambhaye
हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान
Dasa Badantu
कोई सिद्धि साखी गौरी शान
तुलसीदास सदा हर चेरा की जय नाथ जय महादेरा
हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान ओ सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान सीता राम 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 सीता राम राम ओ सीता राम राम सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान
पवनतनय संकट हरत मंगल मूर्ति लो राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बसौ सुरभुम
सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान
पवन सुत हनुमान की. We go into meditation. I usually do meditation before, but somehow it slipped me. We think about the people who are sponsoring today in the memory of Indra Kapoor. Prabhu ji daya karo. मन में आर बसो तुम बिना लागे सुना
तुम बिना लागे सुना
खाली घट में प्रेम भरो
खाली घट में प्रेम भरो
मंत्र पूजा नहीं जानू
तंत्र मंत्र पूजा नहीं जानू
मैं तो केवल तुमको ही मानू
मैं तो केवल तुमको ही मानू
सारे जग में ढूंढा तुमको
सारे जग में ढूंढा तुमको
अब तो आकर बहादुरो
अब तो आकर बहादुरो
ओ प्रभु जी
प्रभु जी
दया करो We do 2 pranayams, so we go to silence pranayam. Talk to God. He is listening to you. I'm all peace. I'm all happiness. I'm all bliss, Prabhu. Let me be blissful. Make me strong.
त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृता
Asato ba sadagavaya, tamaso ba jyotirgavaya.
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय
Mrityorvaya vritam gavaya.
ॐ शान्ति 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 ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति
ओ भक्ति के दीप जलाओ,
भक्ति के दीप जलाओ
जीवन को स्वर्ग बनाओ,
जीवन को स्वर्ग बनाओ
धरा से पीड़ मिटाओ,
अमृत रस बरसाओ ॐ शान्ति 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 ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति
ओ जीवन को नित्य महकाओ,
जीवन को नित महकाओ
सब अवगुण को बिसराओ,
सब अवगुण को बिसराओ
हर संताप हटाओ,
नारायण को हर्षाओ ॐ शान्ति 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 ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति
ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनापधितमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति 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 सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः Sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pasyantu, ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Rub your hands together. Put it over your face. Ask Bhagwan to bless you, give you all that energy. Summer camp, what is it? Today's Pretty Bhoj is sponsored by Mahendra and Raja or Raj?
Raja.
Raja Kapoor family in memory of the late Indra Kapoor. We ask that her Jivatma be blessed wherever she is, as she is preparing Pretty Bhoj for everybody today. Purnima Puja tomorrow, we start at, 5:45 there, but around that 5:45, 6 o'clock we'll start. Holi celebration on Saturday 18th. At what time? No time?
4 p.m.
4 p.m. Who will be at 4 p.m.?
5. It says 4. Yeah, but 5.
Yeah, 5 o'clock, yes. Oh, we have a COVID-19 vaccination clinic, age 12 and over, here on not tomorrow Monday, but the following Monday.
13th.
Monday.
Yes,
That's
yes, sir.
what it says.
Not tomorrow Monday, the next Monday.
I give the date.
Huh? Oh, the date, 13th, correct. 13th. Please book for your appointment. It's not like the temple you can walk at any time, you book. Summer camp, July 10th to the 21st. Please come and join for Holika Dahan on when?
Tomorrow.
No, not tomorrow. Holika, yes, right, tomorrow. Correct, tomorrow, right. Anything else? We have a specialist working downstairs. That's my nephew, Dr. Ravi Dubey. He sees some internal medicine problem. Last week we had a nephrologist from McMaster. The week before we had Professor Sonia Anand seeing people who are diabetics and have high cholesterol. And before that we have Dr. Gupta. The specialists come here to see you. You're so lucky. Anyhow, we see how long it's going to last. A few weeks from now, I'm going to get a gastroenterologist to come and see Dr. Seaton. He's going to come here to see patients who have stomach problem or colon problem or whatever problem they have. Today I'm going to see some patients downstairs, and if they want to come, they may do so. And the clinic goes on. What we're trying to do here is to try to make people, it's like a triage clinic to see that you're on the right medicine. A pharmacist told me that she would like to come and sell her pharmaceutical drugs, and she would give us some money. I told her she could sell 2 prescriptions for the time that I'm there. She will sell a lot, because I tried not to put people on drugs, try to see if we can get them off drugs, that put them on drugs. So far, we've got quite a few diabetics off their drugs, which is good. And we've got a few hypertensives off their drug, which is also good. Drug is a foreign material. When it goes into the gut says, I never seen this thing before. They say, let's throw it to the liver. So all drugs go to the liver. That is why the liver gets damaged so much with drugs. Something? Oh, okay. And to recap, make your intellect sharper than your mind. Prevent your cholesterol from becoming destroyed, because it is the destroyed cholesterol that is bad, and not the total cholesterol. Your total cholesterol can be 2 times the normal, but if it has no bad cholesterol in it, no problem. Doctors don't understand this. It's a lot of research going on to this. So, we are going to close now. Holy Kele Awadabe.
खेले मसाने में होरी दिगंबर खेले मसाने में होरी होरी खेले मसाने में होरी दिगंबर खेले मसाने में होरी दिगंबर खेले मसाने में होरी दिगंबर खेले मसाने में होरी लागे सुंदर फागुनी छटा के लागे सुंदर फागुनी छटा के मन से रंग गुलाल हटा के मन से रंग गुलाल हटा के चिता भस्म और जोड़ी दिगंबर खेले मसाने में होरी होरी खेले मसाने में होरी दिगंबर खेले मसाने में गोप न गोपी श्याम न राधा गोप न गोपी श्याम न राधा ना कोई रोग ना कोई बाधा ना कोई रोग ना कोई बाधा ना सजन ना गोरी ओ ना सजन ना गोरी दिगंबर खेले मसाने में होरी मसाने में होरी खेले मसाने में होरी दिगंबर खेले मसाने में
So this is a happy time of Holi, and we hope everyone will come tomorrow for Holika Dahan, and then of course Holika will play a little bit of Holi on Tuesday because it's a beautiful time. The spring festival. We used to have a lot of Holi playing here. Now that we have made our temple beautiful, stop playing Holi. Can't mess up this place. Right? You have had some good times here for Holi, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
You're living in memory. Those who've had a good times of Holi, please keep the memory with you. Sri Radhe Govinda Bhajamana Sri Radhe Radhe
Shri Radhe Govind Bhaj Man Shri Radhe
Oh Sri Radhe Jai Jai Radhe
O Radhe Shri Radhe Jai Jai Radhe
Bolo Sri Radhe Govind Bhajamana Sri Radhe
O Radhe Shri Radhe Govind Bhaj Man Shri Radhe 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 Radhe
Jai Jai Shri Radhe Jai Jai Shri Radhe Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Sarjan
विसर्जन
तुम ही विश्व करता तुम ही विश्व ज्योति में हो प्राण भरता
तुम ही काल के काल हो शक्तिधारी स्वीकारो स्वयं वंदना अब हमारी
दया धर्म की मन में ज्योति जगाओ
जीवन पंथ मेरा प्रभु जगमगाओ
हरू पाप मेरे भरो
मेरा कोटि कोटि है वंदन विधाता।
ओम नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव। आरती।
ओम जय जगदीश हरे, स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे, भक्त जनों के संकट, दास जनों के संकट, क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, फल पावे दुख बिन से मन का, स्वामी दुख बिन से मन का, सुख संपत्ति घर आवे, अष्टमी कीर्तन का। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, मात पिता तुम मेरे, शरण ग्रहु में किसकी, स्वामी शरण ग्रहु में किसकी, तुम बिना और न दूजा, प्रभु बिना और न दूजा, आश करूं मैं किसकी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, तुम पूर्ण परमात्मा, तुम अंतर्यामी, स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, तुम सबके स्वामी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, तुम करुणा की सागर, तुम
पालन करता
स्वामी तुम पालन करता, मूरख जलदानी, मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी, कृपा करो करता। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, तुम हो एक अगोचर, सबके प्राणपति, किस बिन मिलो दया में, तुमको मैं कुमति। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, दुख हरता ठाकुर तुम मेरे, स्वामी रक्षक तुम मेरे, अपने हाथ उठाओ द्वार पर तेरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, विषय विकार मिटाओ, पाप हरो दीवा, श्रद्धा भक्ति बनाओ, संतन की सेवा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, तन मन धन सब है तेरा, स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा, तेरा तुझको अर्पण क्या लागे मेरा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे,
ॐ त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते, पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। वशिष्यते ॐ द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगुं शान्ति पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्ति सर्वगुं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरेधि गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। बोलिए महालक्ष्मी श्री विष्णु जी भगवान की जय। महालक्ष्मी तिरुपति बालाजी भगवान की जय। महालक्ष्मी श्री नरसिंह भगवान की जय। होली के रसिया की जय। धर्म की जय। अधर्म का नाश हो प्राणियों में सद्भावना हो विश्व का कल्याण हो। हर हर महादेव
शंभो। I'm going to surgery, so I know I get charged. Will all go well? Yeah, I know. Okay, get it and I'll just call it back. We have a little something for you. Oh my God. You trouble you with that. You never
Proudly troubled.